Alice sits bored beside Sister, who is reading a book without pictures or conversations.
What is the use of a book without pictures or conversations?
Alice considers making a daisy chain, feeling sleepy from the heat. Suddenly, White Rabbit with pink eyes runs past.
Oh dear, I shall be late.
White Rabbit pulls a watch from its waistcoat pocket, checks it, and hurries away. Alice, surprised by the sight of a rabbit with a waistcoat and watch, jumps up and follows it across the field. She sees it disappear down a large rabbit hole under a hedge. Alice, without hesitation, follows White Rabbit down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole becomes a vertical shaft. Alice falls slowly down a very deep well. She looks around, noticing cupboards, bookshelves, maps, and pictures on the sides of the well. She takes a jar labeled orange marmalade from a shelf. It's empty. She places it into a cupboard as she continues to fall.
After such a fall as this, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. How brave they'll all think me at home. Why, I wouldn't say anything about it, even if I fell off the top of the house.
Alice continues to fall.
I wonder how many miles I've fallen by this time. I must be getting somewhere near the center of the earth. Let me see. That would be 4,000 miles down, I think. Yes, that's about the right distance. But then I wonder what latitude or longitude I've got to. I wonder if I shall fall right through the earth. How funny it'll seem to come out among the people that walk with their heads downward. The antipathies, I think, but I shall have to ask them what the name of the country is, you know. Please, ma'am, is this New Zealand or Australia?
She attempts a curtsy while falling.
And what an ignorant little girl she'll think me for asking. No, it'll never do to ask. Perhaps I shall see it written up somewhere.
Alice continues to fall, growing sleepy.
Dinah'll miss me very much tonight, I should think. I hope they'll remember her saucer of milk at tea time. Dinah, my dear, I wish you were down here with me. There are no mice in the air, I'm afraid, but you might catch a bat, and that's very like a mouse, you know. But do cats eat bats, I wonder? Do cats eat bats? Do bats eat cats?
Suddenly, Alice lands with a thump on a heap of sticks and dry leaves. She is unharmed. Alice stands up. It's dark overhead. Ahead, a long passage. White Rabbit is still visible, hurrying down it. Alice runs after it, hearing White Rabbit as it turns a corner.
Oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting!
Alice turns the corner, but White Rabbit is gone. She finds herself in a long, low hall, lit by lamps hanging from the roof. There are many locked doors. Alice tries every door, then walks sadly down the middle of the hall. She discovers a small, three-legged glass table with a tiny golden key. She tries the key on the hall doors, but it doesn't fit. On a second pass, she notices a low curtain. Behind it is a small door, about 15 inches high. She tries the golden key, and it fits. Alice opens the small door. It leads to a narrow passage, revealing a beautiful garden beyond. She longs to enter, but cannot fit through the doorway.
And even if my head would go through, it would be of very little use without my shoulders. Oh, how I wish I could shut up like a telescope. I think I could, if I only knew how to begin.
Alice returns to the glass table. She finds a small bottle with a label, "Drink me."
No, I'll look first and see whether it's marked poison or not.
The bottle is not marked poison. Alice tastes it, finds it delicious, and drinks it all.
What a curious feeling! I must be shutting up like a telescope.
Alice shrinks to 10 inches high. She is delighted, thinking she can now enter the garden. She waits, nervously, to see if she will shrink further.
For it might end, in my going out altogether, like a candle. I wonder what I should be like then.
Nothing more happens. Alice decides to go into the garden. She reaches the door, but realizes she forgot the key. She returns to the table, but cannot reach the key, which is plainly visible through the glass. She tries to climb the table leg, but it's too slippery. Exhausted, she sits down and cries.
Come, there's no use in crying like that. I advise you to leave off this minute.
Alice finds a small glass box under the table. Inside is a small cake marked "Eat Me" in currants.
Well, I'll eat it, and if it makes me grow larger, I can reach the key. And if it makes me grow smaller, I can creep under the door. So either way, I'll get into the garden, and I don't care which happens.
Alice eats a bit of the cake, holding her hand to her head, anxious to see if she grows or shrinks. She is surprised to find she remains the same size. Alice finishes the cake.